Ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Indio! Wearing tonight green trunks trimmed in white. He weighed in officially 104 1/2 pounds. In 12 undefeated WBA, WBO, ring, minimum weight champion of the world. Perfect in the ring. 12 victories, no defeats, including 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Puerto Rico, Oscar El Pupilo Collaza. The blue corner, wearing black trunks trimmed in gold, red and blue. He weighed in 104 1/2 pounds. Challenger from Veruela, Philippines. Here is professional fights. Holds a record of 14 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout.
My instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner.
Opponents, if he can make it 3 in a row, he'll become a unified world champion just like that.
Are going to be power punches. Last fight, he threw around 77.
In the Filipino colors, Oscar Collaza in the lime green.
And Vayson is a
Stay
brawler.
patient and not get over aggressive. Yes, he is on the front foot. He does like to brawl like
He's active and he's aggressive, but he is taking a very big step up in
down from the
class.
southpaw. Get your feet wet a little bit. You know, you don't want to get hit big with a big shot by a big puncher so early.
Against Oscar Collaza.
What's the key for Vayson early, Sergio? And Sergio Yuri Alcool, that was back in 2023.
Little by little, start unwinding, filling them out, you know, and getting to the middle.
This is his first fight in 175 days, but this is the one he's been wanting. Vayson's only blemishes came against his 2 championship caliber opponents to date.
Start peppering them with that jab and set everything else up. Collazo said he wanted to get angles on Vayson. And that's what I want to see from Collazo right now, is that jab, establishing that jab whenever you have a fighter, that compact boxer puncher.
And you may have heard the story by now.
The jab in order to flank him from the side.
Mother named him Oscar in honor of Oscar De La Hoya, who was her favorite boxer, who now, of course, is the manager of her son. What a great story.
Collazo's an excellent body puncher as well. Keeps it nice and tight. Elbows in.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you were named after Chris Evert, the female tennis player,
That
were you
is
not?
not accurate, Todd. Behind him with Golden Boy and Miguel Cotto Promotions co-promoting him. Miguel Cotto.
not with a middle name like Fenton.
On the island of Puerto Rico, Oscar De La Hoya, a legend here stateside. So he's got the right backing.
So how is that a great call then?
Because it was a check. Because it was a check.
Number 2.
I mean, everything landed.
Not sure how hurt he is, but you could see it damaged his pride.
Time right there.
Is that a town in Arizona?
That's a terrible middle name.
Oh, right hand. Was that a knockdown? It was!
That's a check right hook. It was a great call by Thomas Taylor. I think it wasn't a
good call.
Yeah, I know how to fight against the ropes. You can never corner me verbally, Todd.
That was a knockdown, not one they would think hurt Vayson.
I love how Sergio says that was a great call in fast motion. Either way, a great start for Collazo, who gets a knockdown. And that got Collazo's attention. Crisp right hand. And already now has a bit of a mountain to climb.
I like that power jab to the belly by Collazo right there.
Infallibles. A few fights ago, he got buzzed in one of his title defenses.
Getting jabbed like that to the body from a left-hander. There it is again. That's a straight left hand.
Win a 12-round unanimous decision against former world champion Vic Saludar. That was in his 5th pro bout.
He's been known to take a shot.
He's getting hit by left hands too. Collazo better step back. I like the confidence in the look in Vayson right now. He's throwing punches from every single angle. Hit by a clean puncher in Vayson that's determined to hurt him and stop him.
Now remember,
he doesn't want to
Collazo
get hit cleanly again by a heavy-handed puncher.
Yeah, you got a guy who's got 8 knockouts.
That's another thing. Great point. Getting hit by a bigger puncher in Bison.
Stop.
If I was Collazo, I would really regroup and just fight behind the jab box right now.
And size could play a factor. If Vayson is fought as high as 115 pounds.
Right now, upper body movement from Collazo and touching the body of Vayson.
In weight, so you think, more powerful than other fighters in minimum weight.
Yeah, I think he's most dangerous in these early rounds. If you're cutting weight, it's
Bison's really sharp right now. Anytime that Collazo is
He's going to
inside.
drain out of you very quickly, but in these first few rounds, this is when Vayson, I think, is most dangerous.
Go.
All right, here we go, round 3. Collazo.
Vayson punches with you. It's always really frustrating and annoying for fighters.
Good right hand for Collazo. As we're under the 30-second mark here in round 2, it was a round that was going great for Vayson.
Intercepted in between the shots.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Good left for Collazo, smothered it a little bit.
This is going to be an important and crucial round for both fighters. For Vayson to keep the momentum.
First, Vayson bounced back well in the second.
Hey, hang on. Just don't do that, all right? Good? Let's go.
Thomas Taylor, straight shooter.
And the champ not letting his opponent get any kind of confidence in combinations. You just got to focus on single shots downstairs, punching and
most
dip.
of the stuff coming from him has been upstairs early on. His bread and butter.
Angles is going to be the key here for Collazo, but Vayson is pretty
Downstairs to the body.
I agree, especially when you're dealing with a fighter that's punching with you. No nonsense, Thomas Taylor. Don't do it. What are you doing?
Like to see Collazo mix the mat.
And it came in an angle for Collazo.
Good, yeah, right hand. And another one. Does glove touch the ground there as Collazo fires back.
If you're Collazo, you throw 2 punches and get an angle. Right there.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Now Thomas Taylor, the referee, in good position there to see it.
Anytime Collazo tries to get an angle, Vayson's moving with him. You know, it doesn't let him get that angle.
He is not great fighting up the back.
Yes, he is, and this is an opportunity for him to punch and get an angle right there.
Vayson starting to shrink against the ropes.
I like this shift from Collazo. He is much better on shots. Certainly hurt Vayson. I don't think he's fully recovered from it.
But the body's going to be open, but if you can flank your opponent, he's not going to see the punches coming from the side. I agree, Chris. It was to the right side of the body of Vayson. He's not liking those
Every
shots.
time Collazo lands a heavy hand, it influences Vayson. He does not take those shots well.
Good shot.
Collazo going downstairs.
Go downstairs and even double up on that side, which is his power hand, the left hand. He can do some damage.
He says he wants to entertain.
But I like the bounce in Collazo's feet. That's what's giving him the opportunity to get those angles.
Vayson's looking pretty good as to be one of the smaller fighters that packs plenty of punch and gets all those knockouts like Michael Carbajal back in the day.
Time right there.
Vayson's real stiff. He's a strong, stiff fighter. Guys like that don't take punches.
Oh, big left there for Collazo, and he answers with a right, though. No, he just doesn't seem to take punches nearly as well as Collazo does.
Because Collazo will...
Scorecard, by the way.
I've got 2 rounds to 1 with the 10-8 round for Oscar Collazo, but I agree with you guys. One of those shots.
Hurt Collazo to the body. It was a right uppercut. Collazo's hurt.
And Vayson can sense it as Collazo's holding on.
Don't push, Oscar.
Smells blood. He knows he has a hurt and wounded fighter in front of him.
You know, both these guys now digging
Go,
down to the body. The tension of Oscar Collazo. Breathe a little bit heavy there in the center of the ring.
The Boricua's hurt to the body and he's breathing heavy.
Fighters like Collazo, who has won multiple world titles, who's looking at the
Collazo thought it might be.
Absolutely. And now that right uppercut's opening up for Vayson. Fighter's hurt down there. Even if he blocks the next shot, his own elbow digging into his hurt rib will still do damage.
bigger and better things. You get this guy like Yayson Vayson that comes in here without much of a pedigree, has not faced a lot of guys at the top. You know this, Sergio. There can be
good round for Vayson. And I think this is back, so to speak, after Vayson dominated the first half of the round.
Good body shot from Vayson there.
Careful, he's throwing it to the midsection. He's throwing it to the breadbasket, and he's picking it up. So these punches aren't having the same effect that Collazo has when he's fighting a guy.
Oh, nice left there for Collazo.
Sometimes you fall into a little bit of a lull.
Vayson is looking for that right uppercut.
Oscar, don't push.
Oh, nice counter right from Vayson, who's trying to bully.
Wait. Collazo and exchanging
Listen
with
for that bell,
Collazo.
gentlemen.
What a fight so far here from Indio, California. Back into the ring. So a great round 4 for Vayson.
You can see that Vayson has heavier hands than his knockout ratio indicates.
Problems defending her undisputed title. But Collazo having some trouble for sure defending his undisputed
Earlier,
title.
keep going downstairs. Even if he blocks those shots, he's sending a message to the champion.
Trying to crowd up on Vayson.
Good body shot there. Even though it's blocked, I love the fact that Vayson, that's the thing about Collazo, you know, he needs to learn when to box. There, then Vayson catches him cleanly.
You know, Collazo's corner the last 2 rounds has been instructing him to throw
And
the
now
jab.
he's in there with a guy that's punching with you. You know, he's not letting you get off on combinations, so just
Each of the last 2 rounds, flicking that jab out there, but it's not long before he abandons it.
Yes.
And that's because of those body shots that he's throwing to Collazo, forcing him to keep those elbows tucked in. Never going to be able to throw a combination without Vayson punching in between the shots. Let him come to you. Box him a back foot. Sometimes you can't knock out everyone. You can't outfight everybody.
Collazo trying to come in on angles, but Vayson seems to know all the tricks. It's for Collazo.
It's sneaky guys, Vayson. Always punching with the champion. Vayson, anytime he's trying to get something started offensively, Vayson just returns the favor.
Yeah, Vayson coming back with strong right hands, got caught with a right.
It's going to be a learning experience for the champ, even though we're dealing with yeah, guys like Vayson, you got to make them miss. You got to punch and dip. There you go, like just like that.
One of the, if not the toughest fights of Collazo's career.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the
I
bell.
don't see this being an easy night for him. You make them miss totally. That's how you take advantage from tough guys like Vayson. Don't give him a target to hit. Punch straight low there for Vayson, but not neglecting that body. I love the fact that even though he's straight low, thank you. Straight left hand there by Collazo, accidental downstairs. But this is what Collazo needs to do. He needs to move his upper body and make a fighter like Vayson completely miss. You can expect from a lefty and a righty.
His corner says he's okay. We're going to keep a close eye on him.
The controversial knockdown in round 1, Loom. That's a 10-8 round for Collazo. And how large will that knockdown? No idea how this fight's going to shake out as we approach the halfway point.
A lot of pressure being applied by Collazo, a lot of foot pressure. I like to see him do it with a jab, you know, little jab, sneaky jab.
Aggressive. Is that what you want to see from him, Sergio?
No, I don't actually, because he's got a home run right uppercut.
There's
that right hook that Vayson's trying to set him up with. I would like to see Collazo swallow his pride and box him the back foot now.
47-47, the 10-8 round for Collazo in the first. I just think Vayson's done some really good work.
You know, guys like Vayson are heavy-footed, so once he misses, he can fall off balance, and then that's when you can take advantage of. He's unorthodox, and he has good timing and dangerous punching.
He's fighting better than I thought he would off that back foot. He's been a first foot.
There's Collazo with a left again.
Of his career, but he's having some success right now against Collazo. 47 all through 5 rounds.
And that right
Who's the aggressor in close rounds?
California especially, they love the aggressor.
It's not that Collazo's not having good moments every round, but Vayson is having just as many.
You could be an aggressor with the jab.
But we know that judges see
power punches, but he had one of the best jabs in boxing.
Much better round.
But a power jab, a shotgun jab, you know, even on the front foot being a power puncher. Just think Gennady Golovkin.
yes, it shouldn't have been scored a knockdown, but he did the right thing calling it a knockdown because in fast motion it looked like a knockdown. Nice left.
Listen for the bell,
Faster feet, closing the distance on the slower fighter. 2 shots. Collazo better start boxing.
Chris Mannix is in the corner.
Very careful exchanging with Yayson Vayson. He has a better timing, and he already got the.
To him, but I like because the kid is tough. He's tough, but we don't give it good hand.
One very competitive fight through 6. What are you seeing?
Well, I see that the kid he don't give up.
Are you comfortable with some of these exchanges?
Yes, I'm comfortable. He hit Pupilo. He heard Pupilo give us some angle, give me a jab, and to keep working and push him back. Now, see with the angle.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
They don't sound too worried in the corner. They think they're going to stop this guy soon.
Well, he is starting to break down.
A couple times, but he got Pupilo once in the body shot, you know. So we know. So, but we get into the point now.
Yeah, the body language is starting to tell us.
Stopping the fight. The corner
Fight's over.
is stopping the fight.
Yayson Vayson, but he's still punching back. But credit to the corner of Collazo, and of course Oscar Collazo. You know,
Jason, don't quit.
This is incredible. I don't understand it. The only time I've seen body language failing Yayson Vayson was in that minute of this round, but not in. That's incredible. Every single person in that corner needs to be fired.
Let's send it in to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Taylor puts a halt to the fight. The end comes officially. 1 minute, 41 seconds of round number 7. Your winner by way of knockout.
Championship, a unified championship of the world.
The chance of his life. This is the biggest fight of this man's life. 27 years old, his first trip to America.
Undefeated